Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video, we'll take a look at is Palantir stock a buy now over here, or you should just still stay away from it. It's just a trap. Okay, is that's the case? Let's talk about all of that in this video through the lens of technicals. But before going further, I want to request please hit the like and subscribe to my channel. If you find my videos helpful and valuable, it goes a long ways, and I really appreciate your support on that. Also, none of this is any financial advice, only for education purposes, just sharing my opinion. Please do your own thing. As per my last video, I mentioned that, guys, Palantir is in the bearish structure and is still bearish. Now, there are two perspectives you can look at as what suits you. If you are looking at from the swing perspective, or you are looking at for a multi-day trade type of perspective. So I'll talk about both scenarios, and whichever suits you, you implement that in your strategy. Now, so let's turn on this another tool of mine, and what it is showing us is that we are still in the bearish structure. Nothing has really changed here on Palantir. There is no hope, no chance for any proper upside on the swing side. So let's talk about the swing case first, because daily interval is more taken as like a swing side of the things. Palantir is still bearish. Okay, I mentioned to you guys, sure, a rebound can happen in my last video, right? However, until this blue zone is just going to last as a rebound. We are still not going to make any structure bullish on this thing until 144 to 146. Yes, if you are day trading, today was a day trade bullish play. It's a no-brainer right now. Just use my tools on all the intervals. For day trade, you will use 5 minutes or 3 minutes. For multi-day, you will use hourly interval. For swing, you will use daily and weekly intervals, right? So my tool will help you across all the intervals on and for all your strategies. Let's take a look at on the day trade side using my tools. As you can see, I just turned it on. Market opened above the cloud green structure. Bam! Money made. Easy peasy. You don't have to think anything. Bullish play today. As you can see, day trade was a bullish trade, right? So my tools will help you in all of that to make all that good money. Check out the details in the description of this video if you need access to my tools. Now, that being though just a day rebound, what we'll have to see for this to gain more strength, and this is where though swing is still bearish, swing structure is still bearish overall on the negative side, we are starting a rebound, and on the hourly interval we are in a rebound. So this is your ongoing rebound. We do have a little bit of a higher low pivot after breaking out the significant level of 133, because before that we were in the downtrend. That's where the significant level gave the support. All these important levels also are marked by my tools automatically for you now, and that is what pushing it higher. But don't get too excited right now. That's it for now technically. Now you can do, if you are taking this multi-day bullish trade and so forth, and even if you took a day trade bullish play using my tools today, you can continue to hold this position as long as it can continue to hold above 137 and 86 cents. I would highly suggest take some partial profits in your long position. If you took that from day trade into the multi-day, take some partial profits, and 142 above, as long as we can hold, carry on your position to the next days, and that can eventually turn into swing as well, bullish. So it's all about managing the position now. However, if we lose 141 to 142, start a little bit size down and get out if we lose 137 and 86 cents, because overall structure being bearish is still holding precedence. If you are doing a swing trade on Palantir, now this is for the multi-day and rebound and day trade side of the things. But if you are doing a swing on this thing, you are still in the bearish structure. What you have to do in the rebounds is take a little bit partial profits on your short position. Okay, you get my point? It's all comes down to what type of trade you are taking. If you have been a swing bearish on this thing from right over here, a short play as I showed you on my tools, when the rebound happens, right on the lower time frames, you start to size down your short position, take more profits. And when we lose that level that I just gave you on the hourly interval, which will be multi-day trend, rebound will be over 137 and 80 cents below, which what it does it mean? Overall structure is turning bearish again, right? Precedence is taken by the overall structure. Rebound is over. You double down on your short position and push it lower, right? So easy peasy, use my tools. It will tell you everything what you have to do. Now, that being said, let's talk about as if we push through in the multi-day strength and we hold above those levels as I just mentioned. That will open up the doors to $160. Okay, as if we can push through and above blue box that is around that $144 area, it will open up the doors to $160. Even though that may look like, well, we are coming back swing bullish, I would still give you a caution that that will still be a very stronger rebound in my opinion. We do have a likelihood to trace back, and if we trace back and we can hold still again 145, that's where I will be more confident in saying much more upside is coming on Palantir. Right now, I'll have to give it just as a bounce, just as in good bounce, and that bounce can continue above 144 until 160, but keep your expectations in this only until $160, nothing more than that, as if we break out above 145. But our first target of rebound is almost completing, and as if we don't get above 145 and 144, we lose 144, that's where I consider that this thing is gonna fizzle down and we will come again, down. And this level though is intraday level that I mentioned, 137 to 138 area zone, but since it's an intraday level, it's not a significant level. Significant level are solid dashed line on my tools. You can change the settings on the style of the lines, but what I'm saying is that significant levels hold more importance than the intraday levels for a strength of the structure. So that's why overall structure is bearish, and intraday level, that's why it has a less chance and strength to support it. But it may do a nearby support, but just don't be too confident on that one, which means position sizing is what you have to manage, right? So, but that being said, it all comes down to these levels that I mentioned. As we can hold, and your horizon, if are you doing a swing or are you doing a multi-day and day trade and making that a multi-day and then eventually a swing, you will use these principles as I just mentioned on the price action accordingly, build and size your position or size down the position, whatever your case is. And then I can't go more than beyond $160 if we push above 145, because I still consider that Palantir is in the long term still in the downtrend. Let's get to the weekly interval. And a weekly interval, I would consider that we may see a somewhere a lower high right over here in this zone. Again, it doesn't have to be penny to penny perfect, but we will most likely either right over here we're gonna reject at 145 area, or we're gonna push up to $160 zone, and then we're gonna start to reject from there. So I'm not too super like for the longevity very bullish, but near-term rebound has a room to a little bit push higher. As if we get above the next level of 145, it has a room to get to 160. But then also please note that would be it only for the near-term upside. And as if we don't even get above 145, overall structure will still just stay in the weaknesses. Right now in the structure, guys, it's just a rebound. Okay, it's just a rebound. So that's why I just want to tell you that price action on the daily interval, actually this trend line would make much more sense for you in the reference. So you are not really out of the woods on the proper uptrend structure, as we are still under this technically a trend line, but a rebound possibility is building up. But please note, yes, it's just a rebound, maybe a stronger rebound, but just a rebound. But the 145 is above we have to get, and as if we lose or stay below that zone, the blue zone, technically it's just a bounce, right? And overall structure is still bearish. All right, guys, that's all I had for you in this video. Please hit the like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next videos. If you need access to my tools, details are in the description of this video. All right, guys, bye.